Oh, 2 minutes. What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody? I'm HotSauceZee, of course. I'm sure most of you guys know me. Thought I'd introduce myself, though, as we get ready for the Call of Duty Vanguard reveal here. It's a little tiny lobby. Global threat. All operators work together against a death machine from the past. Weak points. Destroy turrets to make armored train cars vulnerable. Can't quite see what this says. Having some stuttering issues on shooting this game here. Hopefully the game holds up. It looks almost kind of like sunlit, like, or not sunlit, but like sunset.
Can you even kill people?
Is this the same lighting that's usually in the game? It seems like almost like it's a little later. Or early morning. I don't know which one. Yeah, dusk or dawn lit. That's a good way to put it. Alright, we can probably expect some frame drops and some clipping and stuff here. We'll just kind of have to look past that, I mean. Okay, so we've got a timer for the train there in the middle.
Everyone and their mom.
So you got 32 players dropping right here on top of the... Okay, so this is where the train was stopped.
Set some TNT, boys.
For the past couple days. Okay, so it's the gas causing the lighting. That makes sense.
Dude, you guys are gonna get run over or blown up by a train.
Okay. Dude, people are like bored. They're just like doing whatever.
I don't know.
Oh wow, a World War II train. Who would have guessed?
Oh no.
Okay, so we have an armored train. It really is a behemoth. Like we're looking at a Battlefield 1 behemoth.
Man, we're about to get some cyber.
Enemy's been reinforced with an armored train.
I'm just waiting for the next fucking Call of Duty to come out.
Okay, so we have like a line of train cars along the top of the HUD there.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude, it's Holland. It's Holland.
Yeah, I would get out of the way of that. Yeah, for sure, probably move, guys. What a weird game mode. Dude, okay. It was hauling ass, and now it's just kind of like stopped.
Oh my god, dude. Bro, if we lose to this train, we're actually garbage.
I would have met.
Dude, ow, it hurts.
Destroy the turrets to expose the cars is what it says. C4, use the, yeah. You want to use it.
We need more damage.
Explosives.
I'm doing work over here. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, so it seems like you probably... You're trying to do the most damage. Someone had TNT, it said? I missed that.
We gotta get our damage numbers up.
Who has immunity?
Does it matter which one you shoot? I feel like they're
I
all
don't
just
think
the
so.
same thing.
What's that overdrive bit on the HUD there? Do y'all see that there along the bottom? I don't remember seeing that. Is that just like to run faster?
Ow!
Just to catch the train, maybe?
You have an munitions box.
I need a car. Somebody pick me up.
Okay, that must be what that is. That you can see like the purple lines on that person there as they were like
Gonna get left
hauling ass.
behind. Oh, it gives you overdrive when you get far away. Did they make the dirt bikes better? They don't seem as horrible as...
Before the train came, it popped up and said acquired TNT. Okay. I missed that.
I'm so far away.
Oh, our squad damage. We're about to get it. Ow!
Okay, so there's some planes dropping some supplies a little further up right now. It'd be neat if you could like take some cars like advanced and then like lay TNT or something.
Oh, we get blueprints. Okay, do more damage.
Anybody have immunity? Pop immunity?
So there's a turret destroyed, another turret destroyed.
Ow.
It's like shooting it.
Shooting at me.
It's shooting back at her now. I think it's the first time we've seen it shoot back. Like the hat, appreciate it, Elmo. Hopefully yours comes in soon.
Wait, why am I being hurt?
The thing-
I mean, eventually the train was going to shoot back, right? That makes sense. So you probably really want to work on destroying those turrets as quickly as you can before it decides, hey, I'm going to fight back. Still got to order it. Might get a New Jersey as well. Nice. I guess I'm going to have to try and catch the repeat event this weekend so I can get these unlocks. Unfortunately, casting the event doesn't get you the blueprints. There's a watch. Man, I'm missing all kinds of goodies over here.
Oh, I got blown up by something.
Fucked up.
0 ammo. Let's go.
I have a minigun, I'm just wasting this thing.
Ow.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't stay
Once I get the chance, I want to get in here. Try and get these blueprints. There's an emblem. Man, there's all kinds of goodies going on. And they put this at like Thursday in the middle of the day, you know?
Oh, I got it.
Rip.
We're down bad on damage right now.
Need a car.
The train's getting more aggressive the longer we like kind of go into this.
Oh, I got a different gun this time.
Yeah, if you respawn, you get a different gun.
I've had the Krieg every time,
Oh no.
except this time.
Oh.
You better get all the blue.
Just sitting there wailing on it.
Destroy the front car.
We're watching Shooting right now, Snarfy. She's the newest Restock team member.
Way there.
My God.
Man, there's a lot of goodies for this event, actually.
More damage.
So, train firing cluster strikes. Holy crap, dude. The further we go around the map here,
God.
the tougher the train's getting. We're launching cluster strikes.
Damage.
Need a puny, man.
I can
Wait a
snark you.
minute. No fair. I left with my car. How did I die?
Dude, there's cluster strikes going off everywhere. Look at the minimap.
Okay, we need 13,000 more and we're
I
good.
got stunned. What the fuck?
It sounds like they're counting like the score somewhere, but I can't quite see. I think there's a counter below her. It's like behind me,
I think they aimed.
but it's like below her stream graphics, so we can't quite see it. There's something counting their score, I believe.
Oh, we're so close.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. It's a behemoth from Battlefield 1. That's like literally what they're doing.
3 miles. Oh, we are so close.
There's gonna be
Okay,
more
oh,
after
I'll
this,
get
guys.
No, I mean on our damage thing. I don't care about that. I just want all the blue.
So surely there's going to be like some kind of cinematic after this happens, right? Like something that's a little more than just fighting a big behemoth. I would hope, right? Otherwise, I personally am going to be a little underwhelmed if we're just
We didn't get it.
fighting a train and then that's it. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Cool live event, Call of Duty.
Do a little bit more.
Final push, destroy the locomotive. So they just got to take out the engine.
Good. Okay, we got it.
I'm so far away.
We're about to.
I wonder if there's a way to like lose this mode.
God dang it.
Yeah, definitely be a cinematic. That's what I'm expecting.
Hoping, you know, for like
There has been every time before, so
operator or something.
there's got to be something to give us like context. You know, there's been not really much context besides here's a train.
So long with overdrive.
Oh my god, that's so sick.
Overdrive perk confirmed. Hopefully half the map gets nuked.
Catch up to this thing.
Bro, I'm so sick of running. I swear to fuck. My thumb hurts.
Nuke downtown. Level it. I mean, this is just explosions going off now. There's like cluster strikes. The train's immobilized. Get them. Munitions down.
I'm gonna get away from that.
Okay, train's down. It exploded. Let's see what happens now.
Train destroyed.
Train destroyed. Warzone victory.
That was fucking stupid.
I feel like it took a lot longer.
What's the point of this?
That's what I'm saying.
I guess that's the point. Take the train out, you know?
Trailer incoming, please.
I think you're supposed to make the most damage on the train.
Oh god.
1,000 damage.
Alright, here goes our cinematic.
I had a minigun. I'm not gonna lie, I was late.
Oh my god, guys, do you think this is gonna be a World War II game?
Oh no, her stream is like lagging like crazy, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
What is happening?
Run!
Oh, time.
Oh, okay, lots of bombers.
Exactly the same thing as last time. It's like, everyone run!
Okay, you gotta try not to get bombed by
I know.
the World War II bombers here.
Oh, I got hit by a stun. I got stunned.
They're damaging me.
I got stunned. Bruh.
You're not gonna make it. Like, what are they gonna do with an exfil right here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh look, World War
don't
II
know.
stuff, guys. World War II.
I mean, this is quite the bombing run, right?
Charm unlocked. Little shark. What's up?
Me too.
I couldn't grab nothing.
I think I'm dead.
Bro, I don't even know what's happening.
I would really
call-
wanted to get hit in the face with a bomb.
Artillery.
I
boom,
called it
boom.
in though.
Good
Kinda
thing
man
video
was
games
so
are
Here we go.
coming soon. This event is a
Butt
fucking
cheeks.
joke. Yeah.
It's not
second
done
thought.
yet.
The whole world is burning. Sometimes the
Can
only
you
way to
stop
put out the
touching
flame
this? Stop touching it.
is with more fire.
Game was fucking trash.
I'm very sorry. Go ahead. Play with it.
Call of Duty presents.
Sledgehammer makes the worst COD games behind Treyarch.
100%.
A Sledgehammer Games production.
Advanced Warfare was alright.
It made Modern Warfare. That's what I
Wow, it looks just like Cold War.
Haven't changed a bit.
Yeah, they still have Modern Warfare version.
I guess.
Battlefield 5, anybody?
No, only the preview will look pretty. The rest of
It'll run better too.
Yeah, Cold War is really weird. Like I have high frames, but it just doesn't feel good for some reason.
I'm deleting Cold War as soon as I can download the new one because I don't play it.
That's Cold War, I'm not playing any other Call of Duties.
There is no shot at pilot the shotgun pointing down with a pistol.
Seeing all the equipment here.
They're trying
Spitfires, Churchills,
to do the trailer did where they had the guy jump out with the rocket launcher.
Shermans.
That's so awesome.
That was an actual Battlefield clip though.
Oh, they're talking about the Rendezvous in the 2042 trailer.
Yeah, this game looks really boring.
Game looks actually terrible.
not the best at all.
I just want to know how we're going back in time again, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're talking about it. There was a stun. They're talking about it looks bad, Astuka. I mean, you can't tell anything about the game from this. This is cinematic. There's literally no way to tell if the game's gonna be good or bad from this. There's no gameplay here. This is just like showcase, like, you know, hype building kind of thing. You get to see some of the weapons, you know, we've seen some Stens. Maybe a Lee Enfield.
I know it. I'm waiting for the next Call of Duty to be like,
The day after my birthday.
Yeah, this is kind of like the first reveal trailer, pretty much. What a BF5 copy? I doubt they're trying to copy BF5. Nobody should ever try and imitate BF5. But yeah, I mean, same era, so all right.
Not impressed with that at all, really.
I mean, that's the trailer. Again, no gameplay, so you can't really make any like judgment calls on the game from that. I mean, we literally just got to see
That shit would be hella sick.
kind of like an in-engine cinematic. That's about it. Like,
I'm like,
just a little showcase of what's to come.
I can't wait until they.
that's gonna be hella
So that's, I guess, there's Vanguard, at least the first kind of cinematic look. Yeah, cool graphics, bro, right? I mean, she's kind of going through all the new little unlock things right now. Yeah, it's going to be interesting how it gets all integrated. You know, I think we're looking at a new Warzone map for Vanguard. It's supposed to be all new. They're not they're not just reskinning Verdansk in World War II. What's going on, Siegs? And it's supposed to be like 33% larger of a map. So,
Nothing else.
and I believe it's supposed to be in like an updated version of the Modern Warfare engine. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all like comes together. It's the same like kind of thought process and like curiosity I was having whenever Cold War was coming in. Like, how are they going to do this? How is this going to get integrated together? And, you know, I think for the most part, people have been pretty down with the Cold War and Modern Warfare integration, you know? I think it's worked pretty well. Obviously, there were some balance issues, as we expected whenever that one happened, and there's going to be balance issues on this one when it happens. But, yeah, anti-cheat. Thanks for reminding me, Ozdog. Yeah, the integration, like, for all effective purposes, went pretty well. I would expect some balance issues. I mean, there was a little bit with the Cold War integration. There's always going to be some kind of, you know, some of it, you know, is probably a little bit planned. Well, yeah, I know they're going to be on the same engine, Jedi. I'm just saying, like, you know, usually there's some balance issues, especially since Call of Duty, like, in a way, kind of pushes some balance issues just to get people to buy things, pretty much. But yeah, the anti-cheat will be, the anti-cheat's probably the biggest thing coming out of this, honestly. We'll see how that goes. So I guess that was the event, right? Kind of like Black. They need to go back to a slower TTK, higher skill gap potential IMO, kind of like Blackout. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do something like that. I mean, you're right. A higher TTK does introduce a higher skill gap, but I don't know. You know, Call of Duty is very big on catering to kind of the casual audience, as most FPS games are nowadays. So I don't know if they will opt to go back to a slower TTK. They, you know, potentially could, maybe, with it being World War II weapons. We'll see. Yeah, Apex is definitely, I was talking about this actually on my own personal stream the other night. Apex is the higher TTK, like a true, like, aimer's game. I mean, that game is very technically and mechanically demanding as far as aim goes, compared to Call of Duty and Battlefield, for example. Billy D, who thought fighting a train would be fun? Questionable. Yeah, it's... I mean, this is just my opinion. I think it's a little bit underwhelming of a live event. It almost maybe kind of boring, just to shoot at a train. I don't know. Yeah, but that makes sense, right, Skunk? I mean, the money is coming from the most casual players rather than... You can focus on higher skill players that have a lot of time to put into the game, but the pool of those players is a lot smaller. Or you can focus on the very much larger pool of players, which is casual players. So that's why that's where the money is. I personally like lower TTKs because you can actually fight an entire team if needed. I agree. I mean, there's merits to both, right? And you can have skill and skill gaps in both for sure. And in a lower TTK game, it comes down to, like, if it's going to be a lower TTK, the game's got to have, like, movement and other ways to create that skill gap rather than just raw aim, you know? I was expecting something more bombastic from this event. Yeah, I was as well. I mean, really mainly these events are like, here's something fun to do, and then we're going to show you a trailer. That's kind of what it's been historically. It's a little bit what I was expecting. I was kind of thinking there was going to be something, maybe a little more, but we can get into conspiracy theories and all kinds of, you know, stuff like that. And bad talk Call of Duty. That's, you know, but I'll stray away from that. You know, I'm curious to see what Vanguard's going to be. It could be, you know, it could be great. What latest World War II game I've played, obviously, is Battlefield 5. I was playing it last night, and Vanguard will probably be better than Battlefield 5. It's not hard to do. It will for sure be more popular just because it's a Call of Duty. There's going to be some competition. I mean, for the first time in a while, we're getting new Battlefield, new Call of Duty, new Halo. Splitgate's coming onto the scene. We've got X Defiant coming. There's a lot of like new FPS games hitting the market or about to hit the market before the end of the year. So, you know, I again think it comes down to whichever one can implement a functional anti-cheat first will probably take top spot, just because that's where people are going to flock to if they know that they're not having to deal with cheaters quite as much. I think it's nice to see Battlefield go into the future while COD goes back to the past. Yeah, you know, they kind of flip-flop, right? It's been kind of that way. They're on different schedules of going forward and backward in time, so. But, yeah, I guess that's the live event. Appreciate you guys coming in to hang out. We wanted to kind of showcase this event here on the Twitch stream for those that couldn't make it into play. You know, I'd say hope you enjoyed it, but it seems like the reception's been kind of lukewarm. Yeah, what'd you guys think, though? Like, if you had to sum it up, yay, nay? Thoughts on the event? 1 out of 10? Jeez. Not high praise. Pretty much same as last event. I'm with Jedi, yeah. Seems a little underwhelming. I was a little underwhelmed as well. I don't know, you know? We'll see how the actual game is. Again, there's not any gameplay shown here at all, so you kind of have to reserve your judgments for how the game's going to play until you actually see gameplay. I feel like getting too excited or not excited over a cinematic doesn't really make sense. You don't have enough information. That's just my opinion, though.